Hey guys, it's Alicia. Now today I am making a skinny strawberry cake, and this is a cake that uses a cake mix. I love using cake mixes to make quick and easy cakes. And this particular recipe is new to me. It was sent to me by a viewer, Julia. So thank you, Julia, for sending me this recipe. She also sent me a recipe for stuffed peppers. I will link that up above and down below if you want to check that out. I love when you guys give me suggestions or recipes. It's always fun to try different things out. And as I said in the stuffed pepper video, I would love if you guys wanted to send me recipes that you'd like me to try and do videos on. I think that would be a whole lot of fun, and I could do a series on viewer recipes that were sent to me. So if that's something that you guys would want to do, be sure to get a hold of me either through Instagram, my email, or in the comments section, and I would love to make your recipes that you want to send me. But let me jump into this one. As I said, this is a skinny strawberry cake. Now the recipe that Julia sent me is for skinny chocolate cake. The thing about this recipe is you can do whatever type of cake flavor you want. You can also mix up the flavors of the Greek yogurt and Jello pudding that's in this. So you can mix and match with different flavors and just come up with your own combo. I decided to use a strawberry cake mix because we're in summertime now, and I feel like strawberries are very much a summertime fruit, and I just want to do kind of more of a summery twist on mine. To go along with that, I am going to be using vanilla Greek yogurt. You are going to need 2 of these oikos 000 blended Greek yogurts. And again, you can use whatever flavor you want. These are 5.3 ounces. Again, you're going to need 2 of whatever flavor you want to use. Finally, for the cake, you're going to need a cup of water. For the frosting, you're going to need a cup of 1% or skim milk, teaspoon of vanilla, a 1 ounce box of sugar-free, fat-free Jello instant pudding. I'm using this cheesecake flavor because I thought that sounded good. Vanilla would be good. Again, whatever flavor you want to use is totally up to you, but I'm going with cheesecake. Finally, for the frosting, you're going to need an 8 ounce container of fat-free whipped topping. I'm using the Kroger brand. I would prefer to use the Cool Up brand because it's lower in points than this. And I've found in other recipes that I've done, which I would typically use the Cool Up brand in, this brand, even though it's just very slightly higher in points, is enough to increase the points in some recipes where they're higher. So be careful with your whipped topping. This, again, I'm only using because I can't find a lower one. But I would recommend the Cool Whip brand if you can find it. And if you guys know of a whip topping brand that's lower than the Cool Whip, please let us know in the comments. I can't get it myself over here, but some of you might be able to. But just wanted to mention that, to be careful with points when it comes to whip topping, because they are all different. In fact, cake mixes are different too, but I don't think as drastically as this stuff is. Then finally, I am gonna go ahead, and I've got some fresh strawberries. I'm gonna slice some of these up and I'm gonna put them on top just because I think that would be good, and it's gonna be no added points. So that is everything that you're gonna need to make this cake. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I will link the recipe that Julia sent me up above and down below if you want to check that out. The first thing you wanna do is get your oven preheating to 350, and then you're gonna take a 13 by 9 inch pan, and you're gonna spray it with a little cooking spray, and then you're gonna set that aside. Next, in a medium-sized bowl or a mixer if you want, you're going to combine your cake mix your 1 cup water and your Greek yogurts. And you're gonna just whisk all this together real well until it's all incorporated. It says you're gonna wanna whisk it for about a minute or 2. So I'll do that and then I'll be back. I've got this all mixed together well, so now I'm gonna pour it in my prepared baking dish. I'm gonna smooth that in there evenly. And I'm gonna bake this at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. I baked this for about 28 minutes. It's looking good, so I pulled it out, and now I'm gonna let this completely cool before I frost it. My cake is cooled down, so now I'm gonna make the frosting for it. And that is gonna be 1 cup of the 1% milk. And then I'm gonna pour in my pudding mix and a teaspoon vanilla. And I'm gonna whisk this together real well. It says to whisk for a minute or 2 or until it's well blended together. So I'm gonna just mix this for a couple minutes and then I will be back. Okay, I've got that all mixed together. Now I'm gonna take my whipped topping and I'm going to put that in there and whip all of that together. Okay, that's looking good too. It smells really good and I actually tasted it. This would be good as like a fruit dip or something, but it'll be good as frosting. So now I'm going to take this and I'm gonna spread it on my cake. All right, I've got that all spread on there, and now you could eat this just as is, or like I said earlier, I'm gonna top mine with a little bit of freshly sliced strawberries. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some strawberries, and then I will put them on here. Okay, I've got that all topped, and just for reference, that was about half of that 1 pound package of strawberries that I cut up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cover this with some plastic wrap, and I'm gonna refrigerate it probably overnight because it's fairly late right now. And I wanna refrigerate mine before I eat it. The recipe says you can eat it now or to go ahead and refrigerate it for a few hours. Like I said, this type of cake I always think tastes better when it has a chance to kind of set up and just sit in the fridge for a few hours. So I will be back tomorrow and I will cut into it, show you what a serving size is and how many points. This has sat overnight. I have cut a couple pieces out of it. I tasted it myself and it is really good. And now I'm gonna have my hubby try it. He's apparently trying the top of it right now. But I cut him out of serving size here, and I made this into 12 servings in the app, and at 12 servings, this is gonna be 9 points on green. I gotta double check and see if it's 9 points on blue and purple, but it is 9 points for a 12th of the cake on green. So I have my hubby try it, see what he thinks.
Nice, Rocky.
Is he eating stuff off the floor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know, it's good, huh?
Mm-hmm. That cake is dense and moist.
Now, I was gonna say, if you wanna use a sugar-free cake, you absolutely can. I had that strawberry cake on hand, and I don't typically buy the sugar-free cakes. I have before for different recipes, but and I think it would work well, and it would shave a lot of points off, but
That's awesome.
I'm okay. What do you think, 9 points for that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good myself. Now the trick will be to not eat way more than a serving of it.
No kidding.
So,
that topping's really nice.
oh yeah, see, I was saying when I tasted that topping that I think it would be good to like dip fruit in or something. Be a good fruit dip. It tastes really good. So that's cheesecake flavored pudding mix.
So when I was like 1.5 or 1, my brother ran me over and I was in traction in the hospital.
Oh, you're telling okay.
And my family would sneak in strawberries.
So he loves strawberries to this day.
I'm a strawberry hound.
And
that is good.
And that's another reason why I went with strawberry, because the cake recipe that she sent me was a chocolate one. And neither one of us are huge chocolate cake fans. I mean, if I'm in the mood for it, yes, but strawberry, definitely. But as I said before, you can do whatever flavor of cake, whatever flavor of the yogurt or pudding mix you want to come up with kind of your own little mix. But this one definitely was a good mix, I think. The strawberry and the vanilla yogurt and the cheesecake topping, or the cheesecake pudding.
That tastes way better than 9 points.
Better than 9 points. All right,
I mean,
cool.
I would think that was like a 12 point, 15 point.
It's really rich and yummy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good. So thank you, Julia, for sending me this. And again, as I said before, if you guys want to send me recipes, I would love that, and I would love to do videos on them. But we're gonna go eat more of this cake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you as always for watching, and we will see you on the next one.